I rise to ask question 42 of 2015 under my name and directed to the Minister of Fisheries and Forestry. Can the Minister please enlighten on the subsidy program offered by his ministry in 2015, the objectives, progress of implementation, and targeted benefits? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Minister for Fisheries and Forestry. You have the floor.
Madam Speaker, I rise to respond to question raised by Honorable Ndalo. Thank you, Honorable Member, for the questions. In 2015, my ministry has 2 subsidy programs, one each for the 2 departments. The forest subsidy program is primarily aimed at empowering forest-owning communities through the provision of financial subsidies to enable them to actively participate in forestry economic activities that are happening right on their piece of land. The provision of assistance for the establishment of pine resin extraction activity within the pine scheme areas in 2015 is a key example. The resin from the pine timber has to be removed prior to timber treatment. But by tapping the trees prior to harvest generates a second source of revenue from the pine trees in addition to the pine logs. The tapping of pine trees generates much needed employment in rural areas, which will translate into the improvements in the standard of living. The Lakemba Pine Scheme is the largest and contains some of the most mature trees in Fiji. It was recommended that a private-public partnership arrangement be made for the project on pine resin tapping in 2015 for Lakemba. The parties to this project would include Kelson Pacific, Fiji Pine Trust, and the government through the Department of Forests. Rendered assistance will be as follows. Kelson Pacific will provide all relevant equipment and materials as well as technical advice. Fiji Pine Trust will provide technical training and awareness at the operational level. Department of Forests will provide consultation right for the supply of equipment and raw materials as well as collection of production. The department will also conduct periodic awareness and training at the Vanua level, management and policy, as and when necessary. The nature of pine resin tapping activity is very much labor intensive. Hence, the economic impact of the project at the grassroots level is alleviating poverty and improving livelihood is very substantial. Given that pine resin is a commodity with very high demand, as in short supply at the international market. Total land area for Lakemba is 1,700 hectares, having an estimate of 1.8 million trees within an estimated production value of 780 tons annually. The buying price for resin is $1,110 per ton. Projected total income generated is $865,800 annually. The return to investment will include the initial investment of $390,000 and projected returns of $865,800 with return on investment of 1:2. Based on the above justification, it can be argued that a dollar invested into the project has the potential to generate a little over double the principal amount. Additionally, amount injected is able to pay off itself within half the period of investment. That is, the project will be able to recover the amount invested in 6 months. The total forestry subsidy allocation for 2015 is $500,000. A significant component of the budget will go towards the freight of pine resin collected from Lakemba. Government will be working in collaboration with Kelson Pacific to harvest the expected quantity from the island. Other project components had included the initial consultation made with the Vanua for their approval and continuous monitoring and evaluation, upgrading road network, and at least certain percentage to account for unforeseen circumstances. Madam Speaker, under the Food Security Aquaculture Project, the Department of Fisheries project is aimed to assist resource owners getting enough dietary and nutritional requirements of food through production of cultured commodities, fish and crustaceans grown in water for food security. Assistance is provided with technical advisory services and monitoring. The Aquaculture Food Security Program is administered by the Department of Fisheries, and the focus of the program is providing assistance to aquaculture farmers, existing and new, to strengthen food security and improve livelihoods through aquaculture development. The assistance specifically for provision of the following: for new farmers, construction of 2 ponds, including liming and fertilizer, piping of 2 ponds, feed for 1 cycle only, supply of post-larvae, provision of technical and scientific advice. For existing farmers, pond cleaning, dike repairs, drain repairs, piping, and feed for 1 cycle only. In 2015, with a budget of $300,000, with the scope of assistance mentioned earlier, the project is to assist 15 existing farmers at rate of $10,000 per farmer and 5 new farmers, doubling the rate of $20,000 per farmer. The projected benefit outlay will be given to the Secretary General's office for reference for all honorable members. Thank you.
Thank you. Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Madam Speaker. Specifically on the subsidy on value-adding machines related to pine resin project, the Fiji Pine Board Chairman, Mr. Fayaz Khan, is quoted as saying that the projections for the country's pine products such as resin is likely to fetch a national coffers in excess of $2 million US from 2015. Can the Minister explain what percentage is given to the landowners? How is this percentage quotient determined and by whom?
Minister of Fisheries and Forests.
Madam Speaker, I request that the detail will be presented to this House next month.
Thank you. Honorable Noikula.
You know, subsidy programs in relation to pine, the Honourable Minister has made reference to. But we also had, in the past years, you know, promises that the same will be done to mahogany owners in relation to the downstreaming process so that they can get the full benefit of their trees. Do you have in your subsidy programs also one that directed at the mahogany landowners, and if so, what are the measures that are to be implemented there?
Minister for Fisheries and Forests.
Madam Speaker, for the information of the honourable member, the mahogany industry does not fall under my ministry. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Karwaki.
Supplementary questions, Madam Speaker. I thank the Honourable Minister for Fisheries and Forests for his explanations, especially on the issue of pines in Lakemba. If the Honourable Minister can probably just enlighten in the House, he had already explained the expected amount of money that could be realized from the sale of pines in Lakemba. Whether the pine owners are given the liberty to explore and examine other potential buyers, apart from the scheme that is in place now with the government. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable Minister.
Madam Speaker, for the information of the honourable member, I think the pine scheme in Lakemba, it's owned by the people of Lakemba, and they determine the usage of their plantation. Thank you.